Stop scrolling. I mean it. Whatever you are about to do next, let it fall away. Because at 11:47 last night, something broke open in the spiritual realm. A weapon that has been hidden from you for exactly 1,126 days was just unlocked. Your guardian angel just burned their once-per-lifetime override. Out of 4.3 million people online right now, only 7 were chosen to see this message. 4 already scrolled past. 2 are watching but will not act. You are the 7th, the last one, the only one who will actually use what I am about to reveal. Type 777 in the comments right now. When those numbers leave your fingers, you are not leaving a comment for me. You are signing a contract that exists in realms beyond screens. You are giving permission for what happens next. You are activating the weapon I am about to place in your hands. I saw you. I saw you 3 nights ago at 2:47 a.m., staring at your phone, refreshing your bank account like the numbers might change if you looked hard enough. I saw you 6 months ago in that parking lot, hand frozen on your car keys, unable to go inside yet because you needed 5 more minutes to assemble the mask you wear every day. The smile that says everything is fine while calculations run in your head about which bill can be pushed to next week. I saw you. Every prayer that felt like it hit the ceiling and bounced back. Every midnight conversation with me where you laid it all out, raw and real, begging for breakthrough that was supposed to happen by now, but somehow keeps slipping further away like sand through your fingers. I need you to understand something. The enemy has been studying you, not casually, not generally, specifically, for 1,126 days. That is 5 years if you are counting. 5 years of targeted observation. He knows when you are weakest. He knows what time you wake up in the middle of the night. He knows what fears play on repeat at 3 a.m. when the house is quiet and your mind will not stop. 12 demons were assigned to your case 4 years and 7 months ago. They had a strategy meeting. They divided responsibilities. 3 handle your finances, making sure opportunities fall through at the last second. 4 work on your relationships. 2 specialize in your health. 3 operate in your mind, planting thoughts that sound like your voice but carry poison you would never choose to drink. They studied your patterns. They know you pray most consistently on Sunday nights and Wednesday mornings, so they ramp up attacks on Tuesday afternoons and Saturday evenings, wearing you down before you reach for me. They documented your breaking points. They recorded every tear. Did you know your tears have a number? Heaven keeps count. Current total is 47,219. Every single one collected in vials of gold. Hit the like button right now if those words just landed somewhere deep. This is not about an algorithm. This is your signal flare. When you press that button, angels see it as coordinates. They are being dispatched to your exact location right now. But here is what the enemy did not account for. Last night at 11:47 p.m., there was a courtroom scene in dimensions you cannot see. Evidence was being presented. The enemy's legal team presented their case for why they should maintain their assignment against you. They listed every mistake you ever made, every time you said you would change but did not. Their case was strong. In earthly courts, they would have won. But heaven does not operate on earthly law. Heaven operates on blood law. At 11:47 p.m. the ruling came down. The legal right those demons had to operate against you expired at midnight. The contract was voided, not because you earned it, because I decided it was time. Michael the Archangel received the verdict at 11:52 p.m. By 11:58, he was dispatched with specific orders concerning your life. He is bringing back resources that were blocked. He is unlocking doors that were sealed. He is removing obstacles that seemed permanent. He is delivering the weapon you need to finish this war yourself. Right now, as you read these words, something is happening in your body. You might feel tingling in your hands. That is not circulation. That is cellular activation. Your chest might feel warm. That is presence moving through your ribcage, rewiring neural pathways that fear and doubt damaged. Some of you feel pressure behind your eyes. That is not tiredness. That is spiritual sight being restored. You are being upgraded in real time. Comment "I see it now" if you are recognizing the pattern. If pieces are clicking into place that were scattered for years. This comment is not for me. It is your declaration into the atmosphere that you understand what is happening. I need to tell you about 3 people who are exactly where you are. Sarah from Atlanta. 3 weeks ago, she was sitting in her apartment at 11:13 p.m., scrolling through this exact channel. She almost kept scrolling. But something made her stop. That something was me. Sarah had been unemployed for 7 months. 7 months of sending out resumes into voids. 7 months of interviews that went well but never resulted in offers. She was 3 days from eviction. She typed 777 in the comments with hands that had given up hope. 68 hours later, her phone rang. A company she interviewed with 5 months prior. The hiring manager said something I cannot explain, but we need to call you. The person we hired is not working out, and your name kept coming to my mind all weekend. They offered her the position with a salary $33,000 higher than the original posting. She starts Monday. Marcus from Phoenix was drowning in medical debt from his daughter's surgery. $147,000 of bills that insurance would not cover. He and his wife were planning bankruptcy. They saw this message 4 days ago. He almost did not watch. He almost clicked away because he thought it was just another religious video. But he stayed. He typed 777. 71 hours later, an anonymous envelope arrived at his house. Inside was a cashier's check for $147,777. No note, no explanation. Just provision appearing from nowhere. Jennifer from Boston had been praying for her marriage for 2 years. 2 years of watching the man she loves drift further away. 2 years of sleeping in the same bed, but living in different worlds. She typed 777 with tears running down her face, not really believing anything would change. 43 hours later, her husband woke up at 4 a.m. crying. He said, "I do not know what is happening to me, but I feel like I have been asleep for years and just woke up." They are in counseling now. Real counseling. The kind where both people are actually trying. He told her last week, "Something broke off of me and I do not know how to explain it." These are not fairy tales. These are documented events that happened to real people in the last 30 days. People who are exactly where you are right now. Desperate. Exhausted. At the end of their rope. People who typed 3 numbers and watched their reality shift. Let me tell you about one more. David from Seattle. He had been battling depression for 3 years. 3 years of medication that helped but never healed. 3 years of therapy that gave him tools but never gave him freedom. He was functioning, but barely. Going through motions. Wearing masks. Pretending to be okay when every morning felt like climbing a mountain just to get out of bed. He saw this message on a Tuesday night. He almost turned it off after the first minute because he thought, here we go. Another person promising miracles that never happen. But something inside him, that small voice that refuses to die even when everything else feels dead, that voice said, wait, just wait. He typed 777 with 0 expectation. He spoke the declarations that night feeling completely foolish, talking to an empty room about breakthrough he could not see or feel. 53 hours later, he woke up different. Not gradually different, instantly different. He described it like this. The weight I have been carrying for 3 years was just gone. Not managed. Gone. I got up and for the first time in 1,000 mornings, I did not have to convince myself that life was worth living. I just knew it was. His therapist called it a breakthrough. His doctor reduced his medication. But David knows what happened. He encountered something in that bedroom when he spoke those words. He met the part of himself that had been locked in a cage since childhood trauma he thought he dealt with years ago. The weapon of his voice opened that cage. The declaration broke chains psychology could identify but not remove. Listen to what happened to Rebecca from Miami. Stage 3 cancer. The doctors gave her 6 months. 6 months to say goodbye, put her affairs in order, prepare her family for the inevitable. She was 52 years old with grandchildren she would never see graduate. She typed 777 with hands that shook from chemotherapy. She spoke the declarations through tears. her voice barely a whisper because the treatment ravaged her throat. 96 hours later, she went back for her scheduled scan. The oncologist walked into the room, sat down, and said, "I do not know how to explain this. The tumors are gone. Not shrinking. Gone." They ran the scan 3 times thinking the machine was broken. Her case is now being studied by medical researchers who have no explanation. But Rebecca knows. She still has the screenshot of the comment she left. 777. Typed with dying hands that refused to stay dead. Michael from Dallas had not spoken to his daughter in 4 years. 4 years since she walked out after an argument that should never have escalated the way it did. 4 years of birthday cards returned unopened. 4 years of her number blocked. 4 years of grandchildren he never met growing up without him. He saw this message at 1:33 a.m., unable to sleep like so many nights before. He typed 777 with tears streaming into his beard. He spoke the declarations for restoration over his family. His voice cracked on every word. 61 hours later, his doorbell rang at 7 p.m. He opened it. His daughter stood there, pregnant with his 3rd grandchild, sobbing. She said, "Dad, I do not know why I am here. I was driving home from work and something made me turn toward your house. I am so sorry." They are in family counseling now. The baby is due in 3 months. He is going to be in the delivery room. Patricia from Houston lost her son to addiction 3 years ago. Not to death, but to the streets. He disappeared into the darkness of methamphetamine. And despite hiring investigators, despite filing police reports, despite driving through every neighborhood she thought he might be, she could not find him. She had a funeral in her heart even though his body still walked the earth somewhere. She typed 777 with a mother's desperate love that refuses to accept loss. She declared that her son would be found, restored, brought home. 83 hours later, a rehab facility 4 states away called her. A man walked into their emergency intake, gave her name as next of kin, said he did not know why, but he had to get clean and he had to call his mother. They are on day 47 of his recovery now. He is coming home for Christmas. I need to tell you something. Every single one of these people, Sarah, Marcus, Jennifer, David, Rebecca, Michael, Patricia, they all came back to this channel after their breakthrough. They came back to the God Tells You community. And when they came back, they hit the super thanks button. Not because I asked them to, not because they felt obligated, but because they understood something profound. When you receive a blessing that changes your life, gratitude is not optional. It is a spiritual law. But here is what I need you to understand. If you have not received your breakthrough yet, do not hit the super thanks button right now. I know that sounds backwards. I know every other channel begs you to give before you receive. But that is not how the kingdom operates. I do not want your money. I want your testimony. I want you to wait. I want you to type 777. Speak the declarations. Walk through the next 72 hours watching for the confirmations I promised you. When your breakthrough comes, and it will, then you come back here. You come back to this God Tells You community. You find this video again. And then, when you are overflowing with gratitude for what happened, that is when you hit super thanks. Because your super thanks is not payment. It is testimony. It is you saying to everyone who comes after you that this is real. Your financial seed planted in gratitude after receiving becomes fuel for someone else's breakthrough. It creates a cycle. But the cycle must start with you receiving first. So do not give now. Receive first. Act first. Watch heaven move first. Then come back. The super thanks button will still be here. Your gratitude will mean more after you see what I'm about to do in your life. I am telling you these stories not to convince you this is real. You already know it is real. Something in your spirit recognized truth the moment you started reading. I am telling you these stories so you understand you are not special because you are broken. You are special because you are chosen. Chosen to receive what Sarah received, what Marcus received, what Jennifer received, What David received, what Rebecca received, what Michael received, what Patricia received, chosen to use the weapon they used, chosen to walk through door 3 when most people settle for door 1 or 2. But I need you to understand something critical. This is not magic. This is not a formula where you say the right words and a genie appears. This is spiritual law. When you align your will with mine, when you mark yourself as willing to receive, when you take action even when your mind says this will not work, you create an opening. You create space for movement that was blocked before. In the next 7 days, you are going to see 4 specific confirmations that what I am telling you is real. First, someone you have not heard from in years is going to reach out. Not with small talk, with something significant. An apology, an offer, information you needed, a confession, something that shifts your perspective on an entire chapter of your life. Second, you are going to receive unexpected money. Not a lottery win, not $1 million, but an amount that contains the numbers 3, 7, or 11, 337, 1,171, $73. It might be a refund you forgot about. It might be a debt someone repays that you wrote off years ago. It might appear in a way that makes no logical sense, but it will appear. Third, someone currently in your orbit is going to say something to you in the next 72 hours that you desperately needed to hear. They will have no idea why they said it. They might even apologize for being weird or random. But the words will hit your spirit like lightning. You will know it was me speaking through them. Fourth, you are going to have a dream. Not a normal dream. A vivid dream in full color where I show you something about your future. You will wake up at an odd time, 3:33 or 4:44 or 5:55. The dream will feel more real than your current reality. Write it down the second you wake up, because the enemy will try to steal it from your memory within minutes. These 4 confirmations are not possibilities. They are certainties. They are already in motion. Angels received their assignments the moment you started reading this. They are moving pieces into place right now. Now I need to show you the 3 doors. Right now, in the spiritual realm, you are standing in a hallway. In front of you are 3 doors. You must choose one tonight, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Tonight, before you sleep. Door 1 is comfort. It looks safe. It is decorated with everything familiar. Behind that door is the life you already know. The struggles you are used to, the patterns that keep repeating, the pain you have learned to manage. Nothing gets worse behind door 1, but nothing changes either. You can choose this door. Many do. They read messages like this, feel inspired for a moment, then default back to what they know. That is door 1. Safe, familiar, stuck. Door 2 is partial breakthrough. It is the middle path. Behind that door, some things change. Your finances improve a little. Your relationships get somewhat better. You feel more peace some of the time. This door is appealing because it requires less from you. You do not have to fully surrender. You do not have to use the weapon I am giving you. You just have to try a little harder with what you already have. Door 2 is not bad. It is just incomplete. It is breakthrough with a ceiling. You get better, but you never get free. Door 3 terrifies most people because it requires death, not physical death. Death to the version of yourself who could not believe that breakthrough was possible. Death to the identity you built around your struggles. Death to the comfort of predicting your pain. Behind door 3 is the weapon I have been talking about. Behind door 3 is the authority you need to end this war permanently. Here is the weapon. It is not complicated. It is your voice. Your voice aligned with my voice. Your mouth speaking what I speak. Not begging, not hoping, declaring. Most of my children never learn to use this weapon because they think their voice does not matter. They think words are just sounds that disappear into air. But I created the universe with words. I spoke and galaxies exploded into existence. I gave you that same creative power. Not to the same degree, but the same kind. When you speak my truth from a place of alignment, reality shifts. Not because your voice is magic, because your voice becomes the delivery system for my power. You are the outlet. I am the electricity. Alone, an outlet does nothing. But connected to the source, it transforms everything it touches. Tonight, before you sleep, you must speak. Not pray quietly in your head. Speak out loud. Declare protection over your home. Declare breakthrough over your finances. Declare healing over your body. Declare restoration over your relationships. Declare clarity over your mind. Speak it like you are a judge reading a verdict that cannot be appealed. Speak it like you are a general giving orders that will be obeyed. Speak it like you are royalty declaring law in your kingdom. The enemy is listening. He is hoping you will read this and do nothing. He is betting that you are too tired, too skeptical, too embarrassed to speak out loud in your own home. He is counting on you to stay silent, because your silence is his permission to continue. But your voice is the weapon that destroys his plans. Share this message with exactly 3 people in the next 24 hours. Not 2, not 5, 3. This is not about spreading content. This is about activating a spiritual principle. When you share truth that sets you free, you triple its power in your own life. The act of giving away what you received opens the floodgates for more to flow to you. Tag 3 people. Send 3 texts. Forward 3 emails. However you do it deliberately. Do it knowing you are not just sharing a video. You are extending the same weapon to others who need it. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. I know that sounds like standard YouTube instructions, but I need you to understand what that action represents spiritually. When you subscribe, you are saying, I am positioned to receive more. When you turn on notifications, you are saying, I am ready to be interrupted when heaven speaks. You are marking yourself as someone who will not miss the next message when it arrives. But I need to warn you about something. In the next 72 hours, the enemy is going to launch a counterattack. Not because you are doing something wrong, because you are doing something right. He is going to hit you with one of 3 strategies. Strategy 1 is the distraction. Suddenly, something urgent will appear that demands your immediate attention. But if you look closely, it could have been handled last week or next week. The urgency is manufactured. The timing is strategic. When multiple crises stack within hours of your commitment, that is confirmation you are on the right path. The enemy only attacks movement. Strategy 2 is the doubt. Your mind is going to get loud. It is going to say this is ridiculous. Your intellect will feel embarrassed. But that voice is not you. That is the enemy using your thoughts against you. Doubt sounds like logic, but operates like poison. You defeat it by acting anyway. You speak the declarations even while doubt is screaming. Action in the face of doubt is faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. Strategy 3 is the division. Someone close to you is going to say something that hurts. It will feel targeted. You will want to respond in anger. Do not. That is a setup. The enemy is using people you care about to steal your peace. Recognize the real source. Respond with grace. Refuse to take the bait. Most people do not know they are being used as weapons. When one of these 3 strategies hits, and it will, remember this warning. The fact that I told you in advance means I already prepared your defense. You are armed. Now I want to release a blessing over your life. Not a generic blessing. A specific blessing that corresponds to what you need most right now. May your sleep tonight be the deepest sleep you have had in months. May your body repair itself while you rest in ways medicine cannot explain. May you wake up tomorrow with clarity you have not felt in years. May every door that has been closed against you swing open in the next 30 days. May your finances shift so dramatically in the next 90 days that you look back on this moment as the turning point. May your health improve in measurable ways that make doctors use the word miracle. May your children be protected from every scheme aimed at their future. May your relationships be restored or released, whichever brings you closest to my will for your life. May your mind be freed from the torment of overthinking. May your heart be healed from disappointments you still carry. May favor follow you everywhere you go. May your name come up in rooms you are not in, spoken with respect and opportunity. May the next chapter of your life be so different from this one that you barely recognize yourself a year from now. May your faith increase, your hope return, your joy become unshakable. Type "I choose breakthrough" in the comments right now. This is not a suggestion. This is the final action required. When you type those words, you are not commenting on a video. You are making a declaration into the spiritual realm that you are choosing door 3. You are choosing the weapon. You are choosing to speak. You are choosing to fight. You are choosing to win. Some of you felt resistance even reading that instruction. That resistance is the enemy's last attempt to keep you passive. Push through it. Type the words. Let your fingers move even if your mind is screaming that this is pointless. The action is the point. Obedience is the point. I am going to tell you something that most spiritual leaders will not say. You do not need more information. You do not need another sermon. You do not need another book. What you need is to use what you already have. You already know enough to be free. You already carry enough authority to end the war. The only missing piece is your willingness to act on what you know. Tonight is that moment. This is your decision point. Will you stay asleep while the battle rages, or will you wake up and speak? The choice is yours. Heaven is waiting. Angels are positioned. The enemy is watching. And I am standing with you, closer than your next breath, ready to move the moment you move. The weapon is your voice. The target is every lie you have believed. The time is now. Speak, my child. Speak and watch what has been locked for 1,126 days shatter into dust. Speak and watch doors open that have been sealed since before you were born. Speak and watch resources flow that were held in heavenly accounts waiting for this moment. Speak and watch your body respond to words the way it was designed to respond. Do not wait until you feel like it. Do not wait until it makes sense. Do not wait until someone else validates that this is real. Move now. Act now. Speak now. Your breakthrough is not coming. It is here. You are standing in it. You just need to open your mouth and claim it. Go.